Yo, back at you with another episode. Coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com. What's really going on these streets? It's Sunday night. Hey, I know you're looking at that football. I know what it is. Hey, looking at that football. Yeah, I know. This game ain't that, it's not that good, in my opinion. Dallas and Minnesota, yeah, not too much excitement in that game. Oh, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, you know. But a lot of people have been asking me about Will and Jada Smith debacle. Alabama in the house. Now, smash the like button. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me about the Will and Jada Smith situation. And this is the best example of disrespect. This is a perfect example. This is what you never, ever want to let linger on and on. And it's not about the money all the time. There's this thing called peace of mind. Peace of mind is priceless. Peace of mind is everything. If there's no peace, if there's no health, good health, you have nothing. You can have all the money in the world, but if you have bad health, no peace of mind, the money is just all for nothing. This is what you don't want to do. And so you have to realize that a lot of these guys, rich dudes, even some wealthy dudes, they have no game. They have none. Now, they know how to put on a good image. They got PR, good PR team. These companies they hire, they got good image consultant. They may have all of that, but who are they when the cameras are off? When nobody's looking, nobody's watching. They're by themselves at home at night when everybody's gone and it's just them. And they're looking in that mirror. Who are they then? That's where the rubber meets the road. my, my dad used to say that. That's where the rubber meets the road. So you can't fake self-image, self-worth. Can't fake that. You can fake confidence all day, every day. You can put on nice clothes, smell good, look good. You can fake all that. But how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, you can't fake that. You can't fool yourself. No. You can't fool yourself. You might lie to yourself, but the truth always dominates. And it always comes out. Yo, smash the like button and share this video, man. See, a lot of these women want to see a woman like Jada. Just, I mean, she's making a fool out of Will. He's sitting down at the table. I mean, saying this crazy nonsense, like it's hard to maintain a sex life with him. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. You can't talk like that in public, in a public forum. She doesn't care. There's no respect there, man. If the respect is gone, that relationship is pretty much over. Now, you might be able to change your habits and maybe she'll start to look at you differently, but it's not going to be the way it used to be. No, no. There's plenty of guys, including myself. I might have blew it with a woman. I might have done something that might have hurt her feelings, whatever, right? And I kind of rebranded the relationship, but it still wasn't the way it used to be. It was a kind of a rebranded type of relationship. It was like a new beginning, somewhat. That happens, but this has gone too far. She's destroying his image in Hollywood. You can't. He gotta have to let her go. It's like it's going to get worse if you don't let her go. I'll tell you that much. But the good news is for him, he'll always be able to get money. Because if she leaves, well, he's gonna have to get rid of her at some point. Whenever she leaves, he's gonna have to rebrand himself, or at least some type of new image for sure. And he'll be able to get money. He'll probably double his money, double his worth when she's gone. Because when she's gone, she's gone. What's she going back to? What the last movie you seen her in on? Come on, man. What was she doing before Will? So see, a lot of this is jealousy, envy on her part. She wants to be the center of attention. She wants to be in Will's position. That's what it sounds like. See, that's where a lot of that comes from. And I've met at least 2 women that were like that. They really resented me based on who I was. See, it's like this. Jada might like the people he know, the circles he's around, the parties, meeting new people, meeting old people, like being around the Hollywood crowd. She might like that. See, that's entertainment. But she resents, don't like what he stands for. And that's the same problem that I had. And it's on the outside looking in, it looks like that's the same problem Will Smith has. She doesn't really like him. She likes what he does. She don't like who he is at the core. I've had that happen at least twice. It's kind of like, and this woman claimed she loved me at the time. It was like a little weird dynamic that kept happening. It's kind of like she never had anything good to say about anything that I was doing, any of my accomplishments at the time. There was never anything. She was never my biggest fan. And that type of energy, you're gonna have to get away from that, because that's really a dangerous person to have around. She was chasing Tupac. Yeah, and then she started talking about, keep talking about Tupac all the time. And Will was like, I guess it was like when Will was on the Breakfast Club a couple years back. And Will was like, hey, I gotta have a problem with her. Keep bringing his name up all the time. Keep bringing up a dead man name. Come on, man. You cherish the memories you had with the dude. There's nothing wrong with that. Why you keep bringing up the dead man name over and over, man? Who the hell am I? The man in the mirror? And see, another thing, we don't know what kind of relationship they have at home either. Maybe Will is not the guy that we see on the movie screen at home. Maybe he's a beta male at home. Maybe we don't know. Hey, he's a good actor. He's a great actor. When that camera come on, maybe he's something else versus being at home. We don't know. We just assume that, hey, the person we see in Bad Boys, the Bad Boys movies, the Men in Black, Independence Day, the I'm not even gonna go far as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm not gonna go that far back. But the guy we see in the movies, we just assume that's the guy at home. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, man. He might be a butt kissing a butt kissing coward at home. And maybe Jada might be dominant. She might be the dominant one at home. We just don't know. Yeah. I know. I mean, this is sad, man. You can't have a woman doing like saying stuff like that if you're in the public eye. That's horrible, man. I mean, this is the best example of disrespect. Oh my God, damn. And I don't like talking about these celebrities, but boy, I just had to talk about this one. It's horrible, man. It's horrible, man. Yo, smash the like button, share the video, and don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. You know what I'm saying? I just uploaded a new episode last night, and I'm gonna upload the video probably tomorrow. But it's just horrible, man. This is what happened when you let things linger. If you this is why you should not tolerate disrespect. And it usually starts disrespect. It usually starts early. It's, like they start saying little stuff here and there or whatever, and then you let it slide. You might have laughed it off, and then she become combative all of a sudden, and you be like, what? You might say, hey, let's go to such and such spot. And she'd be like, I don't want to go over there. You're like, what? It starts just like that. And most guys don't really think anything of it until, it until it escalates, and then all of a sudden she's putting her finger in your face. She's putting her finger in your face. And now you want to put hands on her because she's disrespecting you. See, you let it slide for too long. The first time a woman says anything you don't like, you got to check her as soon as possible. It might be people around. You pull her to the side or wait till y'all get in the car or wait till you get home. But check her as soon as possible. Don't let that slide. If she says something that offends you or says something that you don't like. Yeah, she might have accidentally fallen down a flight of stairs now. I didn't get the notification on the new podcast post. Did you subscribe? You got to subscribe. You subscribe on iTunes or Amazon, or Anchor or Shopify. You have to subscribe. Yeah, I'll put the Amazon link in here. If that makes it easier for you. What the hell? Yeah. Or iTunes link. Either or. I put both of them in here. Yeah, but you cannot tolerate. Oh, somebody left me another rating, man. I appreciate that. Hey, I need more ratings. Somebody left me another rating, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so that's the link. Amazon link to the podcast and the iTunes link to the podcast. Yeah. But it's like you can't let things slide, man. Yeah, you got to pick your battles. Yeah, I know. But some stuff has to be checked at the door immediately. If she's making fun of you in front of her friends or in front of your friends, no, don't let that go. If she's making a fool out of you in front of your family, she might have got on the phone and made up some type of lie, tried to make you look bad. To me, now check this out. If a woman makes up a lie, calls my family, makes up a lie, try to make me look bad and embarrass me, that shit is unforgivable. I'm never going to forget that shit. How stupid can you be? You're talking to my family, making me look bad, trying to embarrass me, and you claim you claim we together. Bitch, you got to go. Now, I might not get rid of you immediately, but I'm going to plan to get rid of your ass. That's unforgivable. You got to go. It's never going to be the same ever again if that happens to me. There's no. If you call the police on me, that's unforgivable. If I go to jail because you call the cops on me, when I get out of jail, we have nothing to talk about. This relationship is over. So now you invited a third party into our relationship, and they don't give a shit about me or you. Now I got to get an attorney, more than likely, to pay to make this crap go away. This relationship is over. We don't have nothing to talk about. No, we have nothing to talk about. That's unacceptable, unforgivable. No, sir. That's how I roll. If a woman even threatens to call a cop or even mentions to call a cop on me, I'm out of there. Like assuming I'm at her house in her neck of the woods and she said, "Oh, I'm calling a cop on y'all." Hey, I'm out of here. I ain't got time for all that. Because I already know how things can go, how things can escalate. Because she can make up anything. And I'm not going to get the benefit of the doubt. I already know what this is. I already know how this goes down. I done seen it happen so many times. I've seen it happen hundreds of times at this point. So I don't got time for all that. I don't like talking to cops anyway. I don't like dealing with it. I don't like dealing with the court system or the cops, and I don't like dealing with none of that. District attorney, none of them. Because I already know what it is. So you're inviting that into my life. So you're you're creating problems for me. So you're going to become a problem by default. So you got to go too. So I got to get an attorney to get rid of all of y'all. No. That's unforgivable. It's nothing else left to talk about. And this is how I see the Will Smith and Jada situation. He let it go too far. And what type of advisors he got? What type of friends he got? Who he got around him? What type of people he has around him on his team? What they saying? What it's crazy. What up, Nate? I mean, who he hanging around? Who he hanging around? That's bad business. She's destroying the family's image and the name and the brand. See, they've created this brand, but now they're destroying the brand. And just because they might have a good brand, that don't mean the relationship is good. But yeah, It's sad to see. The people around him are more than likely yes men. I would probably think so. You know, probably so. They probably don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing, man. I don't want to piss them off. I might get fired. Yeah, you're probably right about that. A lot of butt kissers, especially in entertainment. Oh boy, yeah. Oof. And you wonder why a lot of these people, a lot of these rappers and entertainers get hooked on drugs and be addicted to alcohol and all kinds of stuff. Because you got a bunch of butt kisses around them that's not willing to tell them that they're going too far. Or you shouldn't do that. They're not saying that. They just let them keep going and head for self-destruction. As long as that money keep coming in, they're not gonna say anything. Stupid. But eventually the money ain't gonna keep the money's gonna stop if the person headed for self-destruction. But a lot of these butt kisses, they got that corporate way of thinking. They don't work these corporate jobs and they used to kissing ass, and they think that they can take the same mentality uh with these entertainers. You know, just doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. And see, a lot of these black entertainers, they're kind of secluded from everybody else. They don't really have friends around them like they did when they first started. They just have employees around them. Now, when they blow up, they just have employees around them. Employees and partners, but they don't really have friends. Their friends are not really close to them as much as it used to be in compared to when they first got started. Now, some of them might call their friends from every once in a while, but they don't. They're not around the same people, and see that's the problem with a lot of entertainers. They don't really have anybody around them to keep them grounded. A lot of them forgot where they came from because they've been so secluded and isolated for so long. So they forgot where they came from, especially if they live out in LA, Hollywood, or Melrose. What's the other neighborhood? Bel Air. What's the other neighborhood? Uh, you got Bel Air. What's the other neighborhood? Man, I forgot. Shit. You know. But yeah, that's the problem with a lot of the people. They forgot where they came from. Chino Hills? Nah, I wasn't talking about Chino Hills. Not Chino Hills. Uh Pacific. Yeah, I don't know nothing but that neighborhood. Pacific. I don't know nothing but that neighborhood. Uh, well, yeah, I said Hollywood already. Santa Monica, yeah, Santa Monica's all right. I said Hollywood already. Santa Monica's all right. Yeah. Yeah. That's where all the athletes live. I didn't know that. You know. Yeah. 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 Yeah, but I just think it's a travesty, man. That and you got to think about it like this. Will is probably I think Will's probably the the most well-known black person in the world. I don't think Will Smith can go anywhere in the world and people not know who he is. I don't think so. Mm-mm. 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 Even my my grandmother got a sister that's 95 years old. She knows who Will Smith is. I'm telling you. You got Will Smith be going to Japan, the Philippines, Australia. You name the country. Everybody know who he is. See that he has that I call it a that iconic image in the media. I mean, at this point, Will can name his price in Hollywood when it comes to these movies. They write him a blank check. Whatever you want, we'll pay it. Because they know what the movie gonna do. They know what it is. You name the price, we'll match it. He got it like that. So if he falls, that's going to affect the rest of us black men. That image, we already have a weak image anyway. It's already weak in this country, you know. But if he falls, shit. Every man for himself. I mean, it's already every man for himself, but it really gonna be every man for himself then. Shit. I mean, look, Bill Cosby was one thing. R. Kelly was one thing. I mean, I remember Bill Cosby was bigger than life in the 90s. I remember that shit. Bill Cosby was like, man, they were playing shows back to back, back to back. It was Fat Albert, the Cosby Show. That shit was crazy, man. I mean, that shit was coming on back to back, back to back. You couldn't turn on the television and if you didn't see the Cosby Show, it was a show that Bill Cosby produced or had something to do with it. That in the 80s and 90s? Shit. Phew. Come on, man. And then you had the Fresh Prince. It came out later. Come on, man. I remember that like it was yesterday. People forget how big Bill Cosby was before he got taken down. People forget Will was the biggest movie star in the world for like 10. Yeah. Yeah. Not more one. Not no more. So the Rock to go about how the Rock took his throne. Uh, I don't know. The Rock, as far as what? As far as celebrity status, or as far as money? As, as far as celebrity status, or as far as money? Which one are you talking about? I don't know if the Rock go to outside of America, everyone would know who he is. I don't know about that. Now in America, yeah. With Cosby, it was like white folks said, "This is the one black we will allow our white folks to like." uh, well, yeah, I mean everybody. Well, all of them are like that. I mean, all of them are like that. As far as Hollywood go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Every people forget how big Bill Cosby was, man. Yeah. You know. A lot of people forget. Well, a lot of people are young today. So a lot of people probably weren't born back then in the 90s. So you got to keep that in mind as well. What up, Michael? You know, but I see a lot of black people, I think, we don't understand the power of branding, narratives, images. We don't understand how that shit could change people's minds like overnight. We don't understand that. We don't understand how that works because we have a bad image in America anyway. So we be thinking that, hey, we think like individuals. We don't think as a group. That's the problem we have. We think like, hey, if I'm doing well, if I'm out and about, based on how I am, based on how people might see me, I'm supposed to get treated good. I'm supposed to be seen in a certain type of way based on just me. No, it don't work that way. There's something called class. No. You can have a look, you can go to the best restaurant in any town, any city. That don't mean you're gonna get the best service just because you got some money to spend. No. That don't mean you might get equal treatment or equal service. It's something called class. You might be a rich black man. That don't mean you're going to be able to buy or stay in that neighborhood over there. No. They'll put you in a neighborhood where the athletes and entertainers are. But you're not going to be around the old money. No. That's how that works. There's certain neighborhoods you're just not going to be able to live in. There's certain maybe investments you're just not going to be able to get. And it don't got nothing to do with money. You might have the money, more than enough money. And some white guy with make $50,000 a year can get in and get the deal that you can't get. That's how that is. And check this out. If you go to another country, let's say the DR, Brazil, you think of another country. Vietnam, Japan sometimes. Some of these countries, you have an unfair advantage because you're from America. You're American. You have American passport. So you have an advantage over the people that's been there for born and raised there. That's how it is. Yeah, see, we don't think as a group. We think as individuals. We think, hey, if I got a bunch of money, if I make $1 million a year or 200,000 a year, hey, I'm good. Well, you might be good as far from an individual standpoint, but you're gonna be by yourself a lot. Yeah, you're gonna be by yourself a lot. Yeah, you don't even have to make $1 million. The kind of be isolated. You can make you can make over 60,000 a year and kind of be isolated. And maybe you don't work a 9-to-5 job. Maybe you're a consultant, or maybe you got a channel online that's blowing up. Maybe you get 1,000 subscribers every week for the past 18 months. You got over what? 500,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. You get over 1 million views a week, 1 million views a month. That's good money. You got what? 7,000, 8,000 from YouTube money. You free. You can go whatever you want, come as you go. as long as you keep getting the views. So the average person, if they had, let's be conservative. If you had 5,000 coming in for the past 18 months every month, you got some money saved up now. And you're going to be wanting to travel and go somewhere. Your friends can't go with you, like your friends can't go. Your friends got to work a job. Your friends don't have free time like you. So what you going to do? Wait around on your friends until they get some time off? You might do that for a while, for a couple weeks, couple months. But you're going to get tired of that shit. You're going to be like, man, I'll go to Colombia by myself. And I'll go with them the next time. And then after a couple months, you're going to be by yourself. Now, you might meet other people that's in a similar position as you, and you won't be hanging around your friends no more after that. Yeah, you call them. They'll see you online, but you can't hang with them like that because they working a 9 to 5. And that's just how it is. You gonna meet new people and make new friends while you're out and about in whatever country or whatever city in America or overseas. That's just what it is. Until you come up with a good idea to at least try, check this out, to at least try to bring your friends on board so you can have some people to hang out with that you started out with, or that you been hanging around for the past, I don't know how long y'all been friends. Now, here's the problem you're gonna have. Most of your friends that you've known for a long time, they're not interested in doing no damn videos. They're not interested in traveling nowhere like that. It's the truth. Most of them are not really interested as much as you think. Yeah, they might go from time to time, every once in a while. A holiday or summertime, depending on the place. They ain't really trying to go like you going. You going once, twice a month. They ain't trying to go. They ain't trying to move like that. Half of them don't like how they look on camera. They ain't trying to go like that. They ain't trying to really make no money like that. Now they say they want to make money, but they ain't really like, they really want, they really just hate their job. That's what it really is. But at the same time, they don't really know what to do about it. And then if you present them with an idea or opportunity, they're gonna be like, it's too hard. It's too hard. But damn right it's hard. Working a job hard too. Shit. Working a job is way harder than anything else I ever attempted. So that's what you're gonna run in most of the time. You're gonna be by yourself most of the time. And that's how it is. Until you're gonna have to meet new people. That's what's gonna happen. Somebody that's doing the same thing you're doing are very similar. And I've heard hundreds of people say the same thing I just explained to you. Happens all the time now. Most people that have these channels, they're by themselves most of the time. They don't have a bunch of cheers up and down telling them how great they are. They're by themselves. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how weak and lame a lot of people are. You might have a man or a woman that's doing well. They might make 4, 5, 6, 7,000 a month, right? And they got their lame friends telling them they need to get a real job. What type of negative nonsense is that? They're not telling them, hey, congratulations. Hey, I see what you're doing. Keep up the good work. None of that. They telling them, you need to get a real job. Why are you doing all them videos? Why are you traveling all them places? They ain't gonna rob you over there and all that nonsense. This is what people are. This is who they're hanging around. You gotta cut those people off. The first time they say something like that, you need to check them. I don't care if they're your family, your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, whoever they are. You need to check them damn people. Either they in or they out. I don't got time to be hearing about all that negativity, how you feel. I didn't ask you for no advice. If I need your advice, I ask for it. I've been doing this way longer than most people. I don't need your damn advice. Most people don't know shit anyway about the internet. They think they know something I don't know. I've been on here almost 20 years. How the hell you've been on here 5 years. How the hell you know more than me? Come on, man. And I'm not the type of person that walk around telling people what I've accomplished or I got a channel online or books. I don't tell nobody none of that shit. If they find out, they find out. But I don't walk around like bragging about anything. If I go down the street and meet somebody new at a bar or something like that, they don't know me from a can of paint. I don't volunteer no information. They don't know my name. If they don't ask, I don't tell. And I don't give people my whole name so they can go and Google it. No. I don't do none of that. When I go back home, I don't tell my family all the places I travel around the world and all this crap. I don't do none of that shit. Who cares? They don't care nothing about that shit. They know me as their little nephew or their little brother. They don't care about how I went to Japan and Australia and Canada. They don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about that. They wasn't there. What the hell? This ain't no bragging session. Come on, man. This ain't about shining on nobody or impressing nobody. I don't care about what people think about me at this point. How I feel about myself is more important than anybody else. I haven't been through that phase where, I'm like very, I'm thinking about what other people might think about me. I don't care. Whatever they think, it ain't gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. Never have. They never will. They're not gonna change my mind. But those negative people, you got to get those people out of your life. You got to cut them out of your life. ASAP. You can't let it linger like Will Smith did. Columbia, Thailand. Uh-huh. You good until they say you ain't good no more in the USA. Well, yeah, that's how it is. See, if somebody give you something, they can always take it away. That's how that is. They can always come back later and take it away from you. That's how Hollywood works. It's I was making 70K and wanted to do things, but no outlet. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. You know how many dope dealers that got a whole bunch of money to spend, but they can't spend it. There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that work jobs. There's a lot of people that do illegal things. They can't spend the money. So there's only one thing to do. Go shopping. Go party. Take a vacation. Take a trip. I don't got nothing else to do with the money. I'm probably going to get busted because I'm out here dirty. So they know eventually it's going to happen. So I may as well enjoy. I don't know how long this shit going to last. What up, Maurice? Glad to see you move back to Charlotte. Have you bumped into Black Superman yet? I don't know who Black Superman is. I don't know who that is. That's the problem Lennon has. His friends got money, but they don't have free time like he does. Exactly. They might make six figures at a job, but they don't got time. They're working like crazy long hours. How about your dating life? Man, you funny. Nah, my dating life is cool, bro. Especially down here. Hey, man, they love me down here. Hey, I get all the love here, bro. My dating life is fucking. I love it here, bro. Hey, they love me here. Hey, I ain't bragging, but I'm just telling you what it is. Hey, they love me here, man. Man, they were happy. You know how happy the people I knew was when they found out I was moving back here? They were happy as hell. The panties went down. It went down before I even thought about it. Since the U.S. is now so much different than what it seemed to be heading towards in 2019, how relevant are your books? Oh, my books are it's always going to be relevant, always, because when I write, even when I write, when I speak, whatever I do, it's based on it's it's based on science. You know, I'm a practical thinking guy. So how I function, how I approach things, I approach it from a military point of view. Scientifically, a lot of stuff has been proven to work since before I was born. You know, so it's it's always going to be relevant because I talk about the psychology between men and women, the psychology of getting things done, being a high achiever. And I'll tell you, this is what I did. And this has been proven to work for way before me. This ain't no damn theory like a lot of these professors do. A lot of these professors and a lot of these psychologists, they give you theory. They say, hey, this is what the data said. The data says this. The data says that. Look, I was there in 1999, and this worked for me. I was there in 2016, and this is what I did, and this worked for me, and I showed it to other people, and or they read it, and it worked for them, and they sent me an email, and I never seen them again. And there's people that have disappeared for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, came back on the live show just like this, called up or wrote in the chat saying what happened, what they've been doing all this time, how things have changed drastically for them. And I always say, look, they say, "Oh, you changed my life." Bro, I didn't do anything. You did it. I just I just gave you like a framework, a mind shift. That's all I did. I just gave you possibilities. That's all I did. But you did the work. So you should take the credit. That's all. I didn't do shit. I just gave you uh kind of a glimpse into reality, what things could be. That's all I did. But you put in the work. You did it. You made it happen. Well, doing business is it's kind of a direct reflection of who you are or who you can be. You know, it's like if you have a lot of insecurities about yourself, you're probably not going to do good business. You know, unless you hire somebody. You can hire somebody if you got the money and let them manage everything and take care of everything. You got to have money to do that shit. But if you like starting off from scratch and you have to do it, or if you got too many insecurities about yourself, you're probably not going to be successful. You know, so it's like if you have a money problem, you probably got a relationship problem. You can't have one without the other. It don't really work that way. I never seen it. It's not going to last that long. Because if you say, hey, I want the money, but I don't care about the relationship, well, you're not going to have either. Eventually, the Titanic is going down. And you're going to have to start all over again. That's how it works. You can't make a bunch of money and have bad relationships and think that it's gonna last for a long time. No, it's gonna crumble, bro. Let's see how much made a real job. Your face is on the book. Is it? I say they never learn how to launder the money like the big boys do. Well, a lot of people don't know how to use money. It's like nobody taught us how to. Growing up, man, nobody taught us how to use money, unless you grew up in a family that had money. But if you grew up in a working class family, they didn't really teach us how to use money like that. They just taught us go to school, go to school, you graduate, and get a good paying job. That's how most working class people get taught. It's on the podcast. Yeah, what about it? That my face is on the logo. What about it? I already know that. What's the point? Yeah, it's right here. It's on the top right here. What's the point? Yeah, I got a new episode I just uploaded last night with somebody else's face on there. What's the? Yeah. Man, I've been on here an hour already. God damn. Yeah, I didn't plan on being on here that long. Only an hour. You know. Plus it's I was saying not what you're saying, buddy. I was saying people would be able to recognize you from something like that. Yeah, they would. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like when I was in Atlanta, every once in a while I used to see somebody that recognized me when I was in Atlanta. But where I'm at now, it's almost nobody's gonna recognize me around here. You know, nah, not around here, bro. Remind me of my uncle, and he makes sense. Much love and respect. All praise due to Allah. All right, Robert. Enough respect. Why can't what you say? Why can't we make investment programs of our own? Investment programs like what? Explain what kind of investment? What kind of investment programs? You got to explain that, um, Michael. Investment programs like what? There's a lot of young people doing a whole lot of a whole bunch of things out here, Michael. There's a lot of young people doing things much faster than we did. There's a lot of people out here, young people. They're in the real estate and every goddamn thing. The real estate, tech. You know, I don't know what do you mean? Property. They're already doing that. They're already doing real estate. They're already doing restaurant. I know young people. They're already doing that shit already. They're already doing franchise restaurants and stuff like that. They're already doing that already. Some people doing they start from scratch, and then some people do franchise. Young people they're already doing it, bro. They are, but they're holes I am seeing. What do you mean? Hey, Michael, check this out, Michael. Hey, click on the link. Hey, click on the link. Just click on the link. Yeah, I want to hear what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of younger people doing a whole bunch of shit. They're doing stuff that I don't even know about. I usually keep it simple. If I don't, there's a lot of stuff I don't understand. If I don't understand it, I don't put no money into it. I don't put money in anything I don't understand. You know, I try to look for things that are simple, simple to understand, simple to get in. You know, getting around the right kinds of people it's been the biggest hurdle, biggest challenge that I've had over the years. It's like it's you're just not. I haven't had a whole lot of people around to do a whole lot outside outside of working a job. You know, it's like you know you're like you're gonna be by yourself a lot. You know, you're gonna have to build your own little club, your own little crew. That's what you know. That's just what it is. You know, you might find one to two people that you have something in common with from time to time, every once in a while. But you're not gonna meet these people all the time. Or you might go to a conference. Might go to a conference. You know, you might meet somebody there. Y'all might have y'all can maybe do a collab or become partners in something, and maybe that person can introduce you to some people. But there's a good chance the people in your neighborhood, people in your family, they're not really feeling anything that you're trying to do or anything that you're doing. Most of your family, they don't know what the heck you're doing. They're not really interested. But at the same time, they want to benefit from being around you without doing anything. I ain't feeling that. No, I ain't feeling that. There's a lot of women that's like that. A lot of women are like this. If you are a mover and a shaker, or you on your way, if they think you're on your way up, a lot of women, they really don't want to help you do anything. But at the same time, they want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I know, hell no, you got to go. You're not going to enjoy the fruits of my labor if you ain't done shit or supported me. And see, some women think just being there is support. No, no, you don't do that on your job. Just being there on your job, no, that ain't support. What the hell is this nonsense? And don't let these women fool you. They'll try to play dumb, like they don't know what's going on. They can't figure it out or whatever. When they go to that job, you don't got to tell these women anything. They figure it out. They know how to kiss ass. They know how to get brownie points. They know how to get on the boss' best side. But when they go home, they play dumb, like they don't know what to do. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Don't let these women fool you with that nonsense. You got to get rid of those people. Don't let them enjoy the fruits of your labor without putting in anything or supporting you on the way up. Don't allow that to happen. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. The reason why they don't help you or support you, because they don't think you're worth it. They're not into you like that. But they go to that job, they do whatever. They'll even suck the boss off, if you know what I'm talking about. And they won't feel guilty about it either. You know why? Because they think it's worth it. They'll do anything to work that job. Women make the best employees. They make the best employees. And they'll come home and you get the leftovers. They don't think you're worth it. They think, a lot of women think highly of people at the job, highly of their friends. What their friends think, what the co-workers think, that means more than what you think. You know why? Because she doesn't feel like you're worth it. You got to get rid of those women that think that way. If you don't get rid of those women, they're going to destroy you. They're going to pull you down. They're going to do something, and you're going to have some more problems. You're going to be just like Will Smith. Guaranteed. I've seen it happen so many times where guys let things slide. They're trying to damn near force things to work. Doesn't work. They go to that job, they work their ass off, kiss ass, do whatever, suck them off, suck the boss off, do whatever. She come home to you, you can't even get a blowjob. And you tolerate that? You tolerate that disrespect? You got to beg for sex. Come on, man. Yo. Can you hear me? Yo, turn your background noise off.
I apologize, man.
Oh, I can hear you.
I thought you heard me.
I can hear you now. What's up, man?
Yeah, I can hear you right now, man. I apologize.
Be good.
No, I was just saying about the different investments that people can make, in those small businesses to expand them. That's all I was saying. Also to expand overseas. I saw different ideas, and I was just like trying to figure out ways to invest in those in black businesses here and abroad.
Well, let me tell you what I did in the past. I got to know some of these people that were probably struggling, or probably looking to do better, and I invested into them directly.
Right.
But that didn't happen overnight. That happened. I built a relationship with them.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I did in the past, man.
Because I was just trying to find out if there was a way to make it like an investment portfolio or investment program to build those businesses or build something for our community. Because we used to have that before the 70s.
Oh yeah,
and it just got destroyed.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Yeah, I don't yeah, I don't see that. Now I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know anybody like that, bro. Now. I think most people that I know now, they just have relationships with people directly, and that's basically how they do it,
Because it was just something leaning on my mind, because I'm just like, there are so many opportunities for us, but it seems like it's just, I see young people doing their thing. I see some people our age group doing some things, but it's like there's a little bit of something here and a little bit of something there, but if we pull it all together, it could work out a lot better. But I'm like, I just see so much opportunity. But I don't know. If I really had the answer, I guess I would have made money from that.
Yeah, a lot of times, man, you gotta, like I said, you gotta start your own little crew.
And
I,
the whole thing with the there's what was it? What was it? But you're right. You're right. You need to be very social and be able to connect with a lot of people.
yeah, because if you can't find the people, you might have to start your own little crew.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, but
No, I'm
I'll
saying
try to get back on.
if you can't find the people that you're looking for, you might have to start your own little crew. Oh damn. Oh well. She never follow up with me. So I decided to do my projects myself. Yeah. You gotta get, you know, if someone's not willing to support you, if someone's not willing to build with you, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just gonna have to move on. Some people is going to have to get left behind. And a lot of people talk big talk. They talk a good game. But that's just talk. Where their money goes, where their energy goes, where their feet goes, that's what they care about the most. Keep that in mind. Where their feet goes, my grandmother used to tell me this. Where their feet goes, most of the time, that's what they care about. Where they put the money at the most, that's what they care about. That don't get caught up in what women talk about, what they say, and take what they say with a grain of salt. I mean, and who they hanging around, who they talk to. That's who she is. That's how she sees herself. You self-image. If she's talking to women that are hoes, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If she's talking to these women on the phone or hanging out with these women, and y'all live together, or maybe y'all been talking to each other for a long time. How do you think she feel about herself? Think about that. You think she feels? You think she has a high self-image? No. Yeah. No, it's all good, Michael. It's all good. I'm about to get off here, man. Hey, man. Again, don't forget to check out the Love Can't Wait podcast on you know Amazon, uh iTunes, Shopify, uh Anchor, any place with audio, basically, man. And don't forget to check out my Patreon. You know, any you know anything I can do to help you, just get at me, man. That's my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. You know, till next time, I'm out. Peace.